debated with myself like, should I do a Kylie Irving one? Like, alright. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna like. I see a lot of like people like uh doing exactly what I think that he's talking about. I'm not this man, so I obviously don't know what he's talking like what he's truly thinking. But I always tell you, if you watch this channel for like months, even years before, like I used to like talk and stuff like, and I try my best to be logical about stuff and see things from a Machiavellian type of view. I know my idea that's a real thing, and I don't want to disrespect that man. So yeah, I try to look at things from a see things as the world is, not as I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So let me try. Give me a shot. Kylie Irving. All right, you notice in the news conference he was saying like, don't try to dehumanize me, right? I think what he's saying is, cause I'm not gonna get into any the other stuff. I'm gonna get from where he's coming from, right? Forget the stuff. That's enough people comment on that. I think he's saying he's been showing us for years now that he just wants to be treated as a person. He doesn't. Let me tell you this: Kyrie Irving's father. You gotta understand these people who they are, though, right? Kyrie Irving's father, didn't want a house, didn't. Kyrie's I guess about to give him a house. Kyrie Irving's father didn't want a house. He said, "What's wrong with the house I have? My house is nice. And, I like my house. I bought my house." Like, so with that being said, is these people are secure and happy of what they got. They don't need what somebody may think. He got millions of dollars. He shouldn't act that way. He got fame. He should act that way. I don't think those people are interested in that. Like that doesn't get them off. Like when I heard about his father not wanting a house, he wanted to stay in the house he lived at. Like that goes to tell you the type of mentalities these people have. Like where other people might be like, oh man, he got making so much money. They obviously don't care about money or none of this. So that's number one. They care about more things, pride, spirituality, than what the surface is. Because once again, he said, don't dehumanize him. That's so important, I think, because he wants it to be treated like you and me. Now, some people say, with great, if you're giving with great, I guess I don't know, but it comes with great responsibility. Unless we give, y'all know the part, but the second part goes is great responsibility. I feel like he don't want that responsibility. He don't feel like he has. He feel like he's like everybody else. He's a person who plays basketball. See, I think he looks at it as I'm a basketball player. No, matter of fact, the world look at it as he's a basketball player, but he happen to be human. I think Kyrie Irving look at it as I'm a human. I just happen to be a basketball player. I feel like that's a good thing right there. I just said, I don't know. But I feel like that's how he describes himself in his mind. I don't know, but like he look at it as, why do I have to get treated different from anybody else? I'm just a person. I'm just a man. I'm just a person who posts things. Why isn't Amazon getting in trouble for this? What is the NBA doing to stop its holding hands with Amazon? If y'all gonna go after the head of Amazon, y'all gonna get it off the platform. Why is it okay for us to promote this? Amazon have NFL Thursdays and all this other stuff, and they're promoting this thing that I just post, but nobody's holding them accountable. It's okay for everybody to pay their Netflix bills and Amazon you put in the Prime bills every month and order Amazon, but I'm posting something. I'm just a person who's posting something from what I'm getting off Amazon. But none of us, me included, has canceled the Amazon. So where would that make sense at? All right, let's say I'm wrong, in which if somebody says he's wrong, He obviously apologized. He must feel he's wrong. I don't know. I don't know if he's wrong or right. I didn't watch that show. I didn't watch the movie. I don't know nothing about it. I don't plan on watching it. But what I do want to say is, okay, he posted something. He literally said, "This is not what this is for." It kind of reminded me of Colin Kaepernick, right? Cap told y'all like, "Hey, the reason why I started kneeling is because I talked to somebody. Why does this keep going off? I talked to somebody and in the army or navy or some type of armed service, if don't get me wrong, and they told me I'd rather you just kneel when the flag, or I guess not sit down or something like that." He literally got on the stage and told people that like, "This is why I kneel." You know what they say? No, that's not why you kneel. This is why you do this and that. I feel like Kylie Irving literally said, "I'm against anti-Semitism. I'm against Hitler. I'm against all that. There's a bigger picture in the movie. I don't agree with certain things in that movie." There's owners who, like Jerry Jones or other people who gave money to Donald Trump. They stormed the Capitol, right? I'm pretty sure there's good things about Donald Trump they like. It's bad things about, for sure, that we know he done did. But why don't they get attacked? They have to get suspended for their association with him. The man got impeached. The man had got people hurt and broke into a Capitol building, whatever building that was. But yet a black man posts something, and it's like he has to get suspended because he got to get taught a lesson. So like, what this is going to do is further make him worse, actually, because now he sees like, I spoke up, I said something, I even spoke up, I just post something, and look what happened to me. And you know what's gonna happen? Light turns off again. You know what's gonna happen for real? That's why you don't do movies in the dark, but we're gonna make this happen. Okay. You know what's gonna happen again? It's gonna seem like this. It's gonna be a thing now between black people and Jewish people. You know why? Because it seems like, all right, we just saw y'all go. We saw one of us go against y'all, and they just get shunned. You know what I'm saying though? And in back of black people's mind, not all black people, by the way, but it's like gonna be something there. Now, I think what they did is gonna cause more of a trouble than anything. They're trying to silence people who not really causing trouble. They're just speaking their minds. And when you in any history, when people speak their mind, there's like a whole group of people, and another group go out their way to silence them. It becomes an uproar and it becomes division. And just look at the history books. This is facts. Because now you're trying to shush me, but people already know what happened. So, with that being said, like, I don't disagree nor agree with Kylie Irving. I do want to say that people can post what they want to post, and that's for anything. Now, consequences, not consequences, but let's say this: if a person who works at a gas station posted that, they will get in trouble. If a person that worked at McDonald's did that, it won't be in trouble. If a person who did that worked at Foot Locker did that, it won't be in trouble. Further giving him problems to say he's correct, because listen, the first thing he said is, "I'm just a person. I'm just a person that's giving my thoughts. Why you treat me different from anything but a person?" So you're helping him out in a way to prove his point. So with that being said, like, and if you know anything about this channel, I always tell you it's okay to be racist. It's okay to think whatever you want to think, long as you ain't hurt nobody. You cannot like black people, you cannot like white people. But the problem is when you do something, when you create action on that, you know what I mean? Because just because you don't like, let's say a white person like a black person, right? That don't mean he want that person or that a woman to have harm on them. Like, you just don't deal with black people, but they don't want to see harm on them. They don't want to see anything bad. They just stick to their kind. And nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of people like that, and there's nothing wrong with them. They shouldn't have to be labeled as racist. They just like to stick with their people, and nothing wrong with that. They don't like They don't like dealing with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with different races, different cultures. What's wrong with it? You know what I'm saying, though? I don't think nothing wrong with that because I think a person can do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, any time of the day. Because I know plenty, sometimes we get it twisted as black people, like, oh, everybody got to deal with. No, they don't. It's like everybody got to deal with Jewish people. Everybody got to deal with white people. You know what I'm saying, though? I be the first person to say, like, I don't just know. I know black people who don't necessarily deal with white people. Come on, man. I'm going to go ahead and say it on live. I mean, I'm being honest right now. I know black people who don't deal with, they'll tell you they don't really deal with white people. They don't mess with them. You know what I'm saying, though? Are they racist? Absolutely not. That same person that said that, I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all think I'm playing, but she lets them know, like, not maliciously. She's like, I don't like white people, and I don't like mixing the race. But I kid you not. If y'all believe that story I told y'all, also believe this. One night, there was a woman, and my friend was at my house, and I saw the woman before. No, I ain't never seen her before, but I saw her that night, and I went past her. I thought something was weird because it was always kind of cold. She had a bathing suit on, but I ain't think nothing of it. But as I go back outside to see, checking my mail and stuff, she was still out there acting like crying and stuff. Something happened. I don't want to get into all of that. But my friend that openly said she's not necessarily a white person's friend, and she don't really care for white people. You know what she did? After I told her don't do it, by the way, mind her business, she went in her car, got that girl some clothes, gave that girl clothes, stayed with her till the police came. After I told her, mind your business, by the way. I'm like, me trying to grab, like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, stayed with her, bought her clothes out of her own trunk. And mind you, she openly said she don't do it. But it's a difference between being racist, and like not just like dealing with I don't deal with those people. But you don't have to be malicious. Like, just because obviously she taught me a lesson. Just because you don't like certain people, you don't have to be malicious towards them. You may not go out with them, but you don't want to see the harm to them. They're human too. So when he posts stuff like that, I know in his heart he don't mean to hurt no Jewish person. He just saying, what if it's something? Can I ask a question? Is this true? Is this not true? So that's as far as I'm gonna go on that one, because I don't want to touch that. I don't want to get canceled. Hey, yo, I ain't big enough to get canceled. I can't get canceled. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. All right.